All right, beautiful start to our day here in Albuquerque, folks. We are in the kitchen with my buddy Ernesto Duran from Cafe Bien. And Ernesto, you said the sandwich we're making today, this is one of the most popular items on the menu.
Yeah, it's very popular. It's very simple.
Okay.
It's what you see here. It consists of rye bread, a little bit of whole butter on top. It's got the pastrami, we've got jack cheese, Dijonnaise, and pickles.
And pickles.
You know, it just all comes together.
Is it just the simplicity? I mean, what do you think?
Yeah,
What's
that's just a classic. I think, I think all the love is put into how you prepare the pastrami. You know, we don't prepare ours in-house. It's one of the few things we don't, but we get it from a company that's local, and it's really good stuff, you know what I mean? So it's just it's all the love is put into the brine and the smoking of the brisket, of the, the meat.
So
yeah, it's really what it comes out to.
That is good. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on this here. What do we do?
So basically, I just put a little butter down. I get myself my piece of meat going on there, and it just comes up to temperature really fast. We put our pieces of bread down. They just it's almost like a grilled cheese with really good meat in it. Our version is it comes out to be really cheesy, and you could smell that butter just browning on the
So
the
when you're
cast iron.
talking about doing the grilled cheese, because and I may have just been doing this wrong for years. You're doing it in pieces and then you assemble it. I always assemble it and then cook it, and then of course it never.
Yeah, what you want to do is you want to get a little bit of the butter on the bread and stuff, and then put it on the hot grill itself, because what's going to do is going to create some nice browning on the bread, and the butter is going to get nice and caramelized, and it's going to create this really nice brown color on your toast, which is the famous color of grilled cheese, So
now, one thing that I noticed, Ernesto, and I want to call attention to it because I'm curious as to how it affects the flavor. Before you put the pickles on, you poured the pickle juice on the sandwich.
I like pickle juice to be in my bread and on my cheese and everything when it melts, and for me, pickle juice is like a huge part of this whole sandwich, I like for pickle juice to be in the meat when it's warming, so it's pretty much just like pickle juice is a big part of the sandwich for me. I like extra pickles on mine.
Okay.
You can always order it with pickles on the side or without pickles if that's not your thing, but for me, it's the biggest part.
It's got that nice kick
it's most
to it.
important, yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to do
definitely
the
has to
rye,
be.
It's got to have that kick.
Yeah, I think.
So the Dijonnaise, Dijon mustard, mayonnaise, is there a secret to it? Is there anything else that goes into it?
Yeah, it's pretty much, I take egg whites and olive oil, and I make my own mayonnaise with a little bit of garlic and a little bit of cayenne, a little bit of vinegar, and then I add a little bit of Dijon mustard to it, and it just creates a beautiful, lovely Dijonnaise. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's completely simple, but it's delicious.
Yeah.
Sometimes less is more, I think. In a lot
absolutely.
of things. So you see that sandwich, how fast it came together.
Yeah, very quick. She
there's
said,
always
yeah,
a
this
little
heats
bit
up really quick. Now that thing pretty hot. How hot do we want to get our pan?
You want to put that on super high.
Super high.
And then when it's cast iron, it takes a little bit of extra time to come up to temp. So you want to make sure you give it at least 10 minutes so it can be as hot as you want it to be. What you don't want to do is put your sandwich down on a cold pan.
Right.
It's not gonna do much. It's just gonna sit there. Your bread will get soggy.
Right.
You want it to be crispy and everything to be nice and.
I want to call attention also to the fact we're using cast iron here. Cast iron heats evenly. Are there other benefits to using cast iron when we're making this?
Yes, cast iron has a little bit of seasoning on it. It's got a culmination of flavors that's been built up over years. You don't ever want to wash this with soap and water.
Right.
You pretty much just want to give it a nice rinse with hot water sanitizer. Just give it a wipe over and just keep using it over and over. You can, as you can see, it'll wipe right clean right now.
Right.
Yeah, it's very hot right now, but it's wipes right clean.
Well, so I'm going to devour this right here, Ernesto, but someone wants to come down to Cafe Bien. They want to get some food. What are the hours of operation? Where are you located?
Located on 4th and Central, downtown. We're open 7 days a week. We serve lunch all day, breakfast all day, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. I'm in there every single day, so you can guarantee that I'll be touching your food and making sure that everything's coming out correctly.
That's a good thing, too.
Yeah. What you want us to touch your food
exactly.
and make sure that
you want to make sure
that
he's
it's correctly
preparing it
and
and it's
consistent.
doing it great. Exactly.
Yes.
All right, guys. For more information on Cafe Bien, head over to casa.com. I think I'm going to dive into this right away, Ernesto. It's fantastic
Right on.
stuff. We'll be right back.